Hello everyone, I'm SpeedyGRT and welcome back to the 5th episode of the Candle SMP. Today, I'm going to start out with a time lapse because we are making our little honey farm. Now, for this honey farm, I'm not going to use redstone because I'm a bee origin and I can harvest the honey from beehives without angering the bees. So we're not going to try to dabble in redstone. We're just going to build a nice little enclosure for the bees, maybe do a little landscaping around the area, and then connect it back to my house in the distance with a path. And for this project, we're going to be using these blocks that are in my inventory, lots of wood, copper for the roof again, similar to my main house, and we'll see where it goes from there. So let's get into a super speedy time lapse. We've finished the honey farm. Not automated or anything, but we have a nice little building back here behind my house. As we can see over here, I have a long path that leads all the way back. And we have this nice little area surrounded by trees and some little bushes that I've added as well. So we can go in here. We have a nice wood and copper aesthetic, which kind of goes with the whole cottagecore kind of farming theme that I'm going for. And as we go inside here, we have lots of these little, I guess they're not so little, lots of bees with some bee nests and a few more things as well. We have this area in the middle with flowers, but we have the wood on the outside, and we have lanterns as well. As we go out here, we have this nice whole step area that leads down to this cave, which I've extended some bushes and flora down here as well. We've also updated the server to 1.20.1. So now we have a few extra mods which I haven't messed around with because they have stuff for Elytra and a few other things that we don't have yet. But we also, you can see the server's actually running a bit better, and I'm not lagging as much anymore, so that's good. We also see there's a few other things in the surrounding area. I have 15 diamonds in total now because I have around 10 from my shop that they bought honeycomb. We can see Gatita over here, who I believe to be that one guy Gams' cat. And as you see, there's some things in the distance as well, which I won't reveal yet because I'm not quite sure what's ready to be shown on camera. We've also gotten a bunch more cactus, and we have a netherite ingot now. But since we did update versions, I do need a certain smithing template from a bastion to put on one of my tools, so we'll have to get that later on. I think for the rest of this episode, we're just going to put a few more things around the area, maybe make a little path over to the cave that had the secret Santa gift in it, and maybe add bone meal the area a little bit. But in the next episode, I'm hoping to figure out where I'm allowed to expand my base to, because there's not much room in the area. So let's go to update this area and create a little path over there. As you can see here, we've added to this little path that leads down to our secret Santa area. I've decorated it with some bushes and surrounded it with flowers and grass as well, which you didn't see in the time lapse. So we can also see it splits off over here and goes around. I might do something in the middle, I might not. I just thought it looked cool. And as you can see, we go back around, and I added a little more leaves down into this cave area as well, just to make it look more natural and overgrown. And maybe we'll do something with this cave, or maybe we won't. Down here, I've also added a little bit of work to the path. As you can see, I have some slabs leading up here, and just a little more work that was done to the Secret Santa area. Nothing directly in the area, but just leading up to it with a few blocks to match the path we have up at the surface. So if we go back up, we'll get a nice good view of the path, and it's almost night, so let's get back inside quickly. You can see it looks really nice, and I used a mix of slabs and full-size blocks to give different variation in height, just to make it look more natural and realistic. And it leads all the way back over here to my house. I also see that we have lots of apples in the mailbox, probably for Guy, something to do with his lore. I'm not going to question it. We also have this message from Sling, who has opened the Turtle Post Office, which I saw over near the shopping district. So if anyone ever needs to send anything to someone else on the server and let's say they're pretty far away, Sling will deliver the items. So thank you for watching this episode of the Candle SMP. Next time, I'm thinking we're going to either expand farther back into the woods, because I know there's a very nice hill in the distance, which you can't see due to my render distance, or we might go exploring because of the new update. We'll have to see. So, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and goodbye!